Hello my viewers, how you guys doing? Hope you all are having a good day. Before I start this video, I would like to ask you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified of my videos. Some of you unsubscribed because you realize I'm having a subscriber race, and obviously you guys want me to fail, which I won't. I'll win this. Okay, but anyways, thank you guys for even watching my vids, since it's just a hobby. Thank you guys. I appreciate you, and yeah, let's keep this rolling. Okay, let's jump right into what if Naruto found the Dragon Balls. Okay, our story begins 6 years after the Nine Tails, escapes her from Kushina, and while the village is prospering, it's rebuilt, and it seems like it never happened. Well, besides the scars I had left from the death of the fourth Hokage, those scars still wear the villagers and everyone around it, but still, they're living. And the legacy of Lord Firth is living on right now, Konoha. And he's actually run away from villagers with pitchforks at the moment, who are chasing him out of the village. Naruto accidentally, well, he said it was an accident, but he kind of face painted the Hokage monument, especially Lord Fourth, and with that being a little bit of a sore subject at the moment, some of the villagers have started chasing Naruto and are harassing him across the village. Lord Third, he's too busy to get word of that the villagers are chasing Naruto, but it's kind of late at night, and they just give up on Naruto chasing him at the moment. And so after chasing him for a few hours, Naruto, he's tired of this, he's crying, bawling his eyes out, and he just runs out of the village. The village guards, they don't even care. They don't even care that Naruto's leaving at the moment. They're like, this kid, he's a nuisance. He honors Lord Fourth and everyone that died on that day. So let him get himself killed in the forest. Let him starve to death. Doesn't bother me. And Naruto, after wandering in the woods for a couple of hours, it's the dead night. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and he realized he's been running for a long time, and he's tired and he's kind of hungry, and a bit parched too at the same time. And he realized he doesn't know where he is at the moment. He just realizes that he's in a forest, but doesn't know where exactly he is. He's never been outside of a village before, so he's wondering where he's at. Wandering around, he finds a cave, and he just goes inside. Maybe he can find food, and suddenly it starts to rain. It's pouring down on Naruto, and he realizes, food or not, I don't want to get wet. So Naruto runs inside the cave, trying to get shelter from the rain that's pouring down on him. And after getting poured down a bit, he goes deeper and deeper inside the cave. And for some reason there's a light. So hoping that there's somebody in here that may give him some food or something. He follows the light. It goes deeper and deeper, and the light becomes brighter and brighter. He's been walking for like 5 minutes, but the light, it's not getting it's not really diminishing. It just keeps on getting brighter and brighter. But he finally, after 5 minutes of walking, trying to follow this light, he reaches to the end of the cave, like he thinks it's the end, and he sees a pillar. 2 pillars, in fact, and have writing on each of them. And on the left it says, "If you have the will to carry the burdens of your wishes and summon me forth." Beyond the right pillar it says, "Summon me forth, for I am the eternal dragon, Doragon." And Naruto's just kind of reading this. He just scratches his head. He's like, what do you mean wishes? When he sees like a dark cloth covering something that's in the center of all these pillars, and he just dusts it off, and he sees 7 orbs. They're orange and bright, and they have like red little stars in them. Counts down, there's like 7 of these orbs, and each of them has at least a star. Some of them more, going up to 7. Wonders, this is kind of weird, but anyways, what did it say? call summon me forth. What is this? When he reads the little pillar and it says, and he understands and he just says that kind of jokingly and raises his hands up in the sky. He's like, okay, come forth, eternal dragon, Doragon. And after putting his hands down to the ground, he's just like, well, that was a waste of my time. Then the orbs start to ignite and get bright. Then a light comes shining out of them, and the light just flies all the way out of this cave, and it shoots up in the sky. Naruto, well, wondering what this is, of course, he chases after this bright light that's running out the cave. And after reaching the end of the cave, he sees, well, that it's nighttime. Well, obviously it was nighttime before, but it's just too dark. Way too dark. He can't see nothing, but when he looks up, he sees a light, a bright green light, and he focuses his eyes and he sees a monster, like a lizard. And this beast looks down onto Naruto and says, state your wishes, for I am the eternal dragon Doragon. I will grant you 3 wishes within my power. Naruto, he looks up and he says, rubs his eyes hoping he's not dreaming, and he thinks it's real. And he just says, you'll grant me anything, right? Anything? But the dragon says, yes, I will grant you 3 wishes within my power to grant. And Naruto just starts pacing, thinking, what do I want? I can have anything. Maybe I could be the Hokage. That'd be kind of cool. Everyone would like me, but they still may chase me around if I'm not, like, fast enough. And she realizes, an idea pops in his head, and he says, Dragon, make me like Sasuke Uchiha. He's always, everyone loves him. He's so strong. He's able to do jutsu. The girls love him. Sakura likes him. Just make me like him. We just entered the academy, and he's so great, and I can't do nothing. Make me like him. Then, a blurring sound comes out, and there's red flashes out of this monster's eye, this dragon's eye. And it says, your wish has been granted. Then, Naruto feels strange. He looks at his body and he sees that he's growing. He just grew he feels like he just grew a few inches. He grew actually 3 inches in that one moment, and he touches his hair. And, well, it seems a bit longer, and he pulls a little piece of his hair out, and it's black. And he wonders, it actually works. I guess I look like him. Then the dragon says, change your genetic makeup. I've taken your Uzumaki blood and exchanged it for blood of a Uchiha. So now you are like the individual called Sasuke Uchiha. Now speak your next 2 wishes. Naruto realized, okay, this is actually real. Well, I guess I should know. And Naruto yells out to the dragon, Duragon, why does everyone not like me? Just tell me everything. Just let me know everything. I don't know why anyone likes me in the village. The dragon says, your wish has been granted. But Naruto his head starts hurting. The pain gets worse and worse. Then he just crawls out onto the floor, yelling out in pain, just thriving in pain. And he sees flashes, images in his mind. He just sees them, and they pop up, and he sees a weird slug-looking man that's green. And he's, creating these orbs. He's making them. Then more images flash in his eye of creatures, these pale-looking beings coming to Earth, trying to, steal these orbs. And this creature, what's his name? It's Kaido. Kaido, this green figure. No, not figure, Namekian. This Namekian, Kaido. He's fighting these Osuski. And he seals them away. But he was wounded. Seems like he got hurt badly. And more time passes. And humanity occurs. They gain knowledge. fire. And more centuries, millennia pass, and they gain tools, warfare, blood, love. The history of of humanity just comes coursing into his veins, into his mind. He can feel it. He can feel knowledge and power coursing through him. Then, at the end, he sees blurs, some blurs in these images. They fade out and they come back at random. And then he sees himself, the village, and two people he doesn't know who they are. And he just sees them getting impaled by this monster, this creature. Then it pops into his mind. Krishna, Minato, the Tails Fox, Thor Third, Gonzo, all these names and people show are like flashing in his mind. Then the pain just stops and recedes, and all of his knowledge of the world, the universe, what he can do, what the dragon can do, gods, he all of his knowledge just comes flooding into his mind. He just postures himself and he stands up and he says, "Well, you weren't lying. You did give me everything that you knew, or at least your creator, Kami, Kaido, what he knew at least." And Naruto, after saying those words, tears start falling down from his eyes, and he starts weeping, crying, yelling out, smashing the ground, because he realizes his parents, they died, and it's his fault. He was born in a village, got attacked, and he starts just bawling, rubbing his head, smashing his fist in the ground. He starts crying, weeping. Then he gets up and he starts rubbing his eyes, and he sees, well, his eyes just sees red around him. Doesn't know what's happening. He realizes, flash into his mind, this is what knowledge I just gained. That this is the Sharingan, right? What he can tell. Looks around, sees, well, from what other Uchiha have experienced, this must be the 3 Tomoe Sharingan. The complete version until they evolve to Tamagekyo Sharingan. But that doesn't matter. Well, then he looks up at Doragon and says, "Doragon, Sai, no, you can't bring back my parents since they're sealed away. My father's sealed away already. My mother is within me. So I know you can't revive them, bring them back. Their souls are in different places, but with all this knowledge, I need the power. Give me strength. I know you can't give me the full power of Kaido, since he's wounded right now. Away, sealed himself away, but still, give me his strength, his power." And Duragon says, "Your final wish has been granted." Then the balls, they scatter up into the sky. The dragon disappears, and they all 7 orbs fly away. Naruto feels power coursing through his veins. His muscles just got jacked. He's ripped. His muscles are tuning up, getting more, well, adjusted to his body. He starts jumping around, running, and, well, it's fast. Beyond fast. He's too fast. But just noticing himself, he's not Naruto anymore. Well, at least not Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto realizing all this, there's no need to be angry anymore at the villagers. He understands their loss and their sorrow. I can't judge them for hating me. The beast inside of me did kill their loved ones, their mothers, their fathers, their sons, their daughters, their friends. Naruto starts realizing he automatically knows where the village is now. He starts walking back to the village. And while walking back, he realizes, wait, I don't need to walk anymore. Then he starts trying to, well, levitate, fly. While as he's trying to go walking along, he's trying his best to levitate. He's getting little by little. But within like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, just trying to practice and fly, he's able to get a feet off the ground. Then within the hour, 2 feet. Then within another hour, 3 feet, 4. Then within 5 hours, right, almost entering, well, being, well, not even, well, being like, a quarter of a mile away from the village. He can, fly about, 6, 7 feet off of the ground. He can fly pretty fast now. What he can tell, at least he's going, 30, 40 miles an hour, just flying. May not be as fast. He realizes, this isn't the full power of the god of this earth, but still, his knowledge. I can practice. In tuning his, technique of flying, almost reaching the village, he activates his Sharingan for, the second time. He looks around and realizes, I guess I'm gonna have to practice with these eyes. I may know their abilities and what they evolve into, but still, I guess I will have to practice and to evolve them. I can tell by having the power of Kami. I have his abilities to modify, create. I guess I can evolve my eyes by myself without even needing pain or suffering, such as the curse of the Uchiha is still there. Now, after clenching his fist, slightly grinning, realizing that he's strong, he knows about his mother and father, how he realizes he's going to see them very soon. But he kicks into overdrive, flying back to the village. And about almost at the entrance of the village, he floats down to the ground. Doesn't want to really startle anybody. And he walks up to the village gates, then he gives a nod to one of the villagers, the one that was there at the night, letting him run off, and he says, to the guard, I'm back. And he reaches out his hand, and showing his hand out, trying to, shake the man's hand, and Naruto says, I'm sorry for killing your wife. The nine tails inside of me, killing your wife. Miyuki, sorry for that. And I can't do anything, but all I can do, really give you, handshake, and, say I'm sorry for your loss. And the guard, kind of shocked and surprised, he doesn't know what to say, and just kind of mad at himself for getting mad at this kid who didn't even kill his wife. Just sighs and just reaches out his hand to and shakes the young Naruto's hand. He says, I forgive you. I hope you can accept this apology for, torturing you all these years. But anyways, the villagers, Lord Third has been freaking out since you've been gone. He sent the Anbu after you anyways. So you better go back to the village and notify Lord Third that you've arrived. And that's Naruto. He nods his head and he says, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. This is where I'm gonna be leaving off is What If. What if Naruto found Dragon Balls Part 1. If you guys want another part, just hit me up and I'll just make another part. It doesn't bother me none. Okay, see you guys later. Peace.